Hey there, Mike Irwin here again, talking about mindset and motivation. And today, people ask me all the time. They say, "Well, uh, how did you get started, and what what really is the main thing I need to focus on?" Well, really, the main thing you need to focus on is what's your target. Where do what's your focus? Where do you see yourself? You can't hit the bullseye if you don't have a target. So you have to have a plan. So, find out what your plan is. Set your goals. What are you heading towards? That's what I need. You need to know these things before you set out. If you was going to take a trip across the country, you just jumped in the car and took off, the odds are it probably wouldn't go that smooth. But if you had a map with you, showing you the way, then it makes it a lot simpler. It's the same thing with life. If you have questions, if you're struggling with something, let me know. I'm here to help. And that's what we're trying to teach you with the leader's role is we're giving you the map, and we want to share with you our experiences, what's helped us, and what'll help you too, so you don't go down the wrong road. You don't get off on the wrong exit. If you think about, you ever go to the circus when you was a kid, or even as an adult, and you're taking your kids, and you see the trapeze artists, and it's amazing how they swing from one bar and they're doing 16 different flips and back flips and all kinds of stuff. And that other bar shows up at just the right time for them to grab it. Amazing. Now that just didn't happen by accident. You couldn't take me or Jason or Chris, throw us up there on some platform and jump off and expect to catch that bar, because we're not trained for that. They've trained for that, and that's what we're training you for right now, is to where all of a sudden you're jumping from something, and all of a sudden mysteriously, hey, this opportunity opens up. Hey, I meet this person. All of a sudden, right out of the blue, there it is. These things, if you pay attention and you study what we're saying and follow what we're saying, you'll start seeing this happen. The right people will start showing up, just like that trapeze bar. The right people, the right businesses start coming into your life because of your mindset, and what we've taught you, the tools the intangible skills we're showing you. These things will happen if your mind's open for it. You have to, and nothing's easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. Everybody'd be making tons of money. We wouldn't have any poverty. Everything, the world would be a great place. You have to put in the work to get the results. It's that simple. There's no easy button. There's no way around it. I don't care what it is. It's just like working out. If you want the results, you've got to make the effort. It can't just sit there and you think about, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. Maybe somebody will do it for me. Folks, that ain't going to happen. We can show you the way, but we ain't going to drag you there. So get that mindset right, and know what you will do to be successful. How passionate are you? What's your drive? How powerful is your drive? If you're moving towards success, and I don't care if it's just a step a day, an inch at a time, your odds are better of encountering success. If you're moving towards success, your odds of encountering success are that much better. So just keep moving forward. You're on the right track because you're here. Now it's just a matter of doing something every day. Stay moving. Nothing happens unless action is taken. Okay. Uh, for an example, people wonder how great athletes can focus. I mean, they just have that uncanny focus. If you're ever watching a golf tournament, Tiger Woods, or if you're ever watching Major League Baseball, some of the better Major League ball players, they get that big hit or hit that big shot at a certain time. It's because they are not focused on winning the game. They're focused on the task at hand. You see what I'm saying here? They're not looking 10 miles down the road. They're looking at what I need to do right now in this moment. What do I need to concentrate on? And they give their undivided attention. They're laser focused to that. And that's what makes them great. And that goes in all walks of life. You can't look down the road and say, okay, yeah, I want that, but you need to do this to be able to get there. And that works in anything. I don't care what it is. So, we all go through struggles.
and it's just going to happen. And there's no easy way around them. I was reading this a butterfly expert, and he'd been studying these the larvae and stuff like that, and where these little butterflies, and he's seen them trying to struggle to get out of the larvae, and they couldn't. He said, well, it'd be so much easier if he just stripped away the cocoon, and then they could just go about. They wouldn't have to struggle so much. Well, he did that, and they came out of there, and they just flopped over and died because it was too easy. It had made it too easy for them. They wasn't ready. They hadn't struggled enough. They haven't strengthened themselves enough to be successful. You see what I'm saying here? By doing that, everybody, we all have our struggles, and our struggles make us stronger to go out and survive in the world. And not only survive, but thrive. You got to decide which one you're going to do. Either you'll survive or you will thrive. There's no in between. And it's going to get worse in the next 4 or 5 years with people working regular jobs. You've got to reinvent yourself. You have to get your mindset and get back to your passion and worry about you. That's where your focus needs to be. Your internal self. Stop worrying about all the external stuff. You can't change any of that. What you can do is change the internal. And once you start working on that, you'll be amazed how things start turning around in your life. Okay, guys, Mike Irwin again. Like I say, if you ever have any questions, you want to contact me on Skype, it's mike.irwin13, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.